it's really isolating because you go to work as normal this morning. You talk to your colleagues, the British ones, and you say, "Hey, you're right, good, you, yeah." And but by culture, by nature of the British culture, you have to say, "Yeah, I'm good." Right? We had this discussion earlier in another stream. You have to say, "I'm good, I'm well." When it does say "I'm well," "I'm well" is a bit formal, but all good. But you just know you aren't. It's like that meme, like they have to say you're fine, but you're not fine, and it's very isolating. Like everyone that really understands you are just on these little apps on your phone. Like everyone, either other Hong Kong people abroad or Hong Kong people in Hong Kong. I guess especially now when people in Hong Kong are asleep, that even more so. Only other Hong Kong people within my time zone really know what's happening, and they have been following the same things. And they've been thinking about it all night, and they can't sleep. And only other people in the same position, they go to work in the morning, and they experience the same thing. Yeah, they be like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And then at most, when someone says, "Oh, you look really tired," because that happened to me. I was talking to my colleagues, and they were like, "Oh, you look kind of tired today." I have to be like, "Oh yeah, I was up all night," not playing video games, obviously, but just following this thing in Hong Kong. And I can't go on a rant, right? I can't do what I'm doing now. The reason why I set up this stream is because I want to go on a rant. Oh my god, I can't English. I want to go on a rant. I can't do that. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that if I were at work. It's a bit like socially inappropriate. Like, yo, don't use this is loading all your trauma onto me, right? You can't be doing that. You have to like ease it in a little bit. So like at most I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've been watching that terrible thing happening," and then the colleagues would be like, "Oh yeah, I heard that. Your family and friends okay? You know anyone who are affected by that?" And I have to say no, because I actually don't. I'm very lucky. I did say that to the radio guy today while on the research talk. It's like, no, that's fine. I hope anyway. I don't know anyone who lives there. So to my friends here, that's the only thing that matters. So like none of their friends are affected. So no harm done. At least not a personal way. And it's true that it doesn't really affect me anyway personally, because my family are fine, thankfully. They live in a different district. But it's just when I see all that happen, when I see my people coming together, and I feel like, yeah, I mean, those people, the people supporting them, the people fighting the fires, people trapped in the buildings, they are my people too, right? And it's weird. Like, I don't really think about that a lot. Like, when I'm here, I in Manchester, I have a giant Hong Kong diaspora here. We've got older immigrants, got new immigrants, and people keep moving here from Hong Kong. Diaspora is huge, but I don't engage with them. I don't feel as connected to them because I normally see myself as more of a global citizen, partly because I feel relatively integrated into like British culture, and partly because I speak so many languages. I like to explore cultures, so I don't really see myself as much as a Hong Konger normally. I don't feel like a sense of closeness to other people moving up from Hong Kong, at least not as much as they seem to do. But then in these moments, I'm like, oh yeah, I am from there, and that is who I am, and those are my people. It's like it's a classic, patriotic Chinese saying that, you have your country and then you have your family, right? Your family hinges on the country. And I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I don't need a hug. Just a little bit. And yeah, it reminds me of a few years back, 2014, 2019. Now, I feel something that resembles patriotism, and it's so weird, because I mean, in Britain, patriotism has been getting this like bad rep, right? It's all like the xenophobic, racists, everything. And I talk about those people a lot because of the way I live. Me as an immigrant in Britain, like that concerns me directly. So and also like I have housemates who are also like pretty much, they talk shit about British nationalism, British patriotism. So that is kind of a bad word, but suddenly I feel that, you know. I also remember people talking about the Welsh word for patriot, Gwladgarwr, which is just country lover. And it's kind of ironic because they say that it is very different from the word patriot. I'm like, it's literally, it means the same thing. It just doesn't have the same connotation because Welsh nationalists don't have the same kind of bad rep. It's kind of xenophobia and all that. Not the same thing as English nationalists. But I guess it's like, it depends on what connotations this has in the different cultures. Because even if you say patriotism in Hong Kong, obviously that by default refers to, you know, Chinese patriotism, and some people don't like that, and it feels very icky, right? It's like cringe. Oh my god! Oh, that election. We have an election coming up in like 2 weeks, a week and a half, and it's patriots only. That means you know, arse lickers and all that. But you know, in this context, yeah, I feel like that's what it is. It reminds me a lot of Pierre Bourdieu and a capital of identity and language. Connections and values change within the context they appear. I think the beauty of Hong Kong patriotism is that it emerges in moments of interpersonal connection, and I love that. I love that when that happens, and yeah, I feel really patriotic in this instance. But at the same time, we're not allowed to say that because we don't have a country, so we can't say patriotism. Like my entire master's dissertation was about arguing whether our protest anthem can be considered in a way similar to a national anthem, just by virtue of its social functions and also like its musical features. Obviously, I can't say, and that's my conclusion as well. We can't say that it is a national anthem because we don't have a nation in the formal sense. You know, in the imagined community sense, like the academic sense of nation, maybe, but there's some things that are just off limits, and that's oh well, what can I say? Yeah, but yeah, that also reminds me of something said to me. Oh, in some moments I feel like Hong Kong is, yeah, you do deserve a country, and you know, like a lot of people want one, right? But I think, you know, in these moments I feel like Hong Kong people do deserve a country, just because the way that they're able to act towards each other like this.